Hey everybody out there in YouTube land. I just wanted to make another video here and show you guys what I'm currently working on, and wanted to say a quick thank you to all of my subscribers and viewers and everyone that has recently subscribed to me and left me comments. So thanks to you guys. And I've been working on my 65 Chevelle, and I've been doing some different stuff to it and just kind of going slow. I've had a lot of other stuff going on, so I haven't had a lot of time to work on it, but just wanted to show you guys how it's coming. I'm doing a lot of custom stuff to it, so it's probably going to take me a while, but anyway, without further ado, let me show you guys what I have got going on here. Alright, well, there's the box. And a lot of you guys have done these 65 Chevelles already, but just showing you guys what that is like. And I'm doing it again like I do most of my models. Nothing like the box. So you can pretty much forget how that looks, because that's not how it's going to be when I'm done with it. So anyway, here it is, and let's move the box. Alright, well there she is. She's painted kind of a gold metal flake, sort of. I'm not really quite sure what you'd call the color, but she's got big 23-inch rims, and I got those from Pegasus. So they're shoved up underneath those fenders. Looks pretty good. As you can see, I have cut out the doors, well, the hood was already cut out, and I've cut out the trunk, so I'm going to be adding in all kinds of detail there, and getting pretty detailed with the interior again on this one. And I think it's coming out pretty good. I'm definitely liking it. But I've got the body all painted. There is the body pieces. And I've got the chassis painted. I'm going to be doing some detail work to that. So it's looking pretty good. I think I'm going to lower it just a little, maybe, and have it sitting a little low. The front end is sitting right now a little lower than the back end. I think I kind of like that. Kind of gives it that, I don't know, gives it kind of a mean stance, I think. But that is pretty much the body. One thing I did on the hood here is I made a cowl hood, and first time making one, and I think it turned out pretty good. But I just sliced, basically I sliced down each side right here to get the size of it, and then I added in some styrene here on the sides to build it up. Used a little modeler's putty and smoothed it out, and then painted it. So I got that idea from seeing some different videos on YouTube. So that one is looking good. And I've also been working on the interior, and I've added a roll cage to it, and I've put some custom seats into it. So let me show you what I've got here. That's what it's going to look like all together. So I'll show you that first. And these are the seats that I'm working on, and I got these from another kit, been kit bashing, and put them together. They're like a racing seat, so they look pretty good. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I chopped off the headrest there and used a paper clip and made it more realistic looking. I used the paper clip and kind of put in there to look like those two, I don't know if you can kind of tell, my camera's kind of blurry, but they look like the two rods that go up in there to hold the headrest in place to make it adjustable. So I did that to both of the seats. Did it on that one too. And then I built this roll cage yesterday, and I haven't attached it yet. But this is the roll cage, and it sits in there. I got the idea from looking at some roll cages online, and I thought it looked pretty good. But it runs through the back and then down the sides. So I used this evergreen styrene strips, and they are 1/8 rod, and probably next time I do it I might use a smaller diameter because these are just a little too thick, I think, but it's not too bad. It still looks good. But I picked them up at my local hobby shop for $2.99, so they weren't too bad. And I like this evergreen. It's actually very pliable. On most of this, I didn't even have to heat it up to get the bins. I only place I heated up was right here on those bins, just because they're a little tighter. But most of this, I mean, all these other bins, I didn't use any heat at all. I just bent them, and they just basically took it slow, nice slow bend, and they went together real nice. So that is my roll cage that I built for it. And it's just going to sit in there just like that, and then those seats will go right in there. And also, I wanted to show you guys, I wasn't going to show you guys the motor yet, but I'm going to go ahead and show it to you guys and let you see what I've got going on here. This is the motor that I've put in there. It's actually the stock motor, but I'm doing some big modifications to it. And let me take it out here. First thing I've done to it is I am making it, instead of being carbureted, I'm making it have an electronic fuel injection system. So I built my own custom intake manifold on top here. And then, if you guys can see or not, I'm actually putting turbos on it. I've got one on each side, and it's going to be a twin turbo. I built my own exhaust manifolds there, and on the sides there, and they come out of the side and they run up into the turbo. And I used oh, I can't think of what that stuff's called now. Soldering wire. Yeah, I used soldering wire and just bent it into shape, and then I used a little bit of shrink tubing at the top there to hold it together and to kind of look like the flange basically that would go into the turbo. So I'm going to do a twin turbo setup, and it's going to look pretty good, I think. I've been kind of test fitting and playing with it, but I think it's going to look pretty good sitting in there. And that's kind of why I had to build that cowl hood, so that those turbos would fit underneath there. But the front, basically they're going to run off and come into the front of this intake manifold, and then the exhaust and everything. But it's coming together pretty good, and so I hope you guys like it. Leave me some comments, let me know, and I will keep you guys updated on how the build's going. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone else's builds. Some of you guys have been posting up some pretty cool videos, and I'm looking forward to seeing them. So that's about it for me, and just keep on building, and whatever happens, don't give up on your builds, and I'm looking forward to what everyone else has got going, and I will talk to y'all later.